Well, g'day everybody, welcome back to Tourist Bus Sim. As you can see, there we go, out here on Forteventura, it's a crappy day. It's raining, we've got a storm coming through. I think the temperature's sitting at about 26 degrees, so it's not too bad. Really, that's in Celsius, by the way. So what I thought we might do today is, I've done a couple of things since I seen you last. The first thing is I've set up a pile of jobs for my new driver. If you can see here, our new driver is Sean Weller, and I've set up 4 different jobs for him, which is good. So they're jobs that are starting tomorrow. Today's Friday the 28th, it's 3:18 p.m. And these jobs start tomorrow, so the 29th, 30th, the 1st and the 2nd. I'm hoping more jobs will come up as well. We've got no shuttle services there. The other thing that I did was, and it's probably not going to be very good in this rain, but I painted our buses. As you can see there, our buses are all painted up. And so I did this one, and I did the BB40 that Sean Weller's going to be driving. The BB40 that has been completely and utterly destroyed, I have scheduled for our mechanic to repair. There's no vehicles available because that vehicle won't be repaired until tomorrow, and that's only the bodywork. There's still a lot of other stuff to do on that. I have also created, so yes, I've been very, very busy. I have also created, as you will see in here, I've organised some contracts for some service parts, and this number here is what will be maintained on site at all times to repair our buses. So as you can see, the most expensive one there is a new engine, which that BB40 that Marcel completely and utterly destroyed. That requires a full new engine as well as a whole pile of other stuff. So this stuff here that I've got here, there will always be 3 wipers maintained on site, 1 oil canister, 2 brake linings, etc., etc., 2 V-belts. Wi-Fi services, offers, $10.99 per gig, $99 for 10 gigabytes a week. Ooh, and that's I think that's I think these ratings here are service ratings, so how good and how reliable that internet is. So I think we might look at the possibility of going that contract there, and we will do 10 gigabytes a week on that and see how we go for starters. So that should be an ongoing contract. Let's see, we have loss insurance for 40% of the value here, which is currently running. And in regards to vehicle insurance, we probably do need to look at the possibility of some insurance. So maybe I think probably 100% for a written off vehicle might be. And that's $1,000 a month. So we'll see if we can take that on, and hopefully that'll cover us there. Alright, vehicle wise, we still have Simidiom 02, the BB40, which I did customize, and I need to put that in capitals. Simidiom 02, that's the bus that Sean Weller will be driving. As you can see, everything's okay in the condition on that. We're still driving the W906. And we're sitting with 16,000 in our account, so it's not really that much. So let's see, nothing else that I can At this point in time, we have no spare parts in our inventory. I'm hoping that they arrive today or tomorrow. And in regards to new orders, we have a pile of trips here that we can do that haven't been previously done yet. So there's not really that many of them. Here's one for tomorrow, and that's quite a considerable trip. So what I might do is I might take that one and select me in the W906, and we will accept that. So go to the calendar, skip time to the next appointment. Marcel Behrens is ill. That must be a bug, because if you go in here, employees, he is dismissed. So yes, so I don't care whether he's ill or not. He's been ill twice, and he smashed the bus 3 times, so completely destroyed it. Okay, so still raining. I would have thought that at this point in time the rain would have stopped. Let's go and see if we can pick up some people and get some driving done. Okay, so we'll reset my track IR. Let me see, reset you, and let's start this beast up. We'll get some lights on, we'll get some wipers on, and we will also, let's have a look at what temperature it is. We've got the lights on. It's currently 23 degrees, which should be okay. I might, I'll turn on Wi-Fi. I will toggle the display on, close the rear door, and let me see, maybe set this to, I'm not exactly sure where the knob is for this. Go fully, so I would assume we would find it somewhere in there. I think I will have to work that one out. Okay, back to there, and we should be okay to go. Is our door closed? No, it is now. I must have opened it again. So let's head off. Let's take some passengers for a run. This is quite a long run, so I probably will cut bits and pieces out, but we'll see how we go. The wipers on this make it sound like an indicator's stuck on, but it's not. So hope this video finds everybody well and that you're getting plenty of gaming in. Sorry about that, buddy. Thank you for that. So the last thing we want to do is have an accident in our new bus. Everything's still madness out there, but I'm certainly enjoying a lot of gaming. Now I know I've heard that a select few people have been having issues streaming my videos. It would be nice if those of you who it doesn't look like he's going, does it? It would be nice if those of you who are watching these could let me know how this video streams. I'm trying a different format, so hopefully that'll make streaming a lot better. Thanks to the SimStation for spending some time with me tonight, trying to work out some settings and assess what's going on with the streaming in some areas, but hopefully this video will stream very well for everybody. So yeah, just let me know how it's going, and if you're having any issues streaming my stuff, because I would certainly like to sort it out if you are. Some exciting news happened today, came out today. SCS have announced their new truck, which is a Mack truck. There were a lot of rumours around that was happening anyway. But it's nice to see that that it's actually coming to fruition. That gets released on the 28th of this month, which again is pretty exciting. At the same time, on the same day, SnowRunner is getting released. I have pre-purchased a copy of SnowRunner. I never played MudRunner, so I am going to do a series on that, and hopefully I can do that some justice. But I will definitely have to have a run of it prior to filming any videos and stuff, because I'm definitely not familiar with that game. But very excited about the prospect of that coming out and actually finally giving it a go. It all looks pretty good. It's supposed to have a lot of improvements over its predecessor MudRunner, so not that I would be able to tell what those differences are, but yeah, that's releasing on the same day as SCS are releasing the Mack truck, so that might be a double whammy there. I might have to shoot 2 videos that day, or I might leave SnowRunner until the following day. I'll see how we go. Speed humps. I do feel with the engine change and further optimizations on this, it is running a lot better. We are getting a few glitches here and there, but nothing as much as what we previously were in the game, so that's pretty cool. Alright, need to slow down going through here. So hopefully our new driver is no Marcel, and that he doesn't smash the bus completely like Marcel did every time he did a trip. That would be nice. It would also be nice if he made sure that he wasn't ill. So I'm not exactly sure how the game, what sort of calculations the game uses to determine whether somebody's ill or whether they have an accident when they're driving. But yeah, it's almost like a this is a nice sharp area, isn't it? It's almost like it's trying to do a D&D roll to determine whether or not something happens. But we'll see how the new guy goes. We are spending more money on him than what we were spending on Marcel, so it might be a good thing for the company, because we certainly can't afford for buses to be smashed up all the time. Okay, so we're coming into Corraleo now, which I think is where our first pickup point is. Just passing the hotel there. They've got some absolutely beautiful roads to drive around on here. Some of them are a bit sharp and some are a bit steep and stuff like that, but overall some of these coast roads are absolutely beautiful with everything going on down there. Gotta make sure that I don't crash the bus at all. But yeah, definitely some beautiful little runs. This one here is a relatively large town. It's quite nice. But we're nearly at our first pickup point, which is just around the corner here. Looks like the rain stopped. We might be able to reduce those. Yep, those should be good. Alright, our stop's just up here. Acua Water Park, Acua. Looks like a bit of fun. And in we go. Alright. This is our first stop. Let's just throw that in neutral. Open this up, and we might pop out here so that we can see what's going on. Our bus definitely needs a bit of cleaning. Okay. I thought we turned our display on. If you don't have that display on the front of your bus, then people don't know that it's the bus that they need to get onto, so it's worth remembering. I remember when I first started playing this game that I sat at a bus stop for ages and ages and ages and nobody would get on. So I decided, okay, well maybe nobody wants to get on this bus and I will move to the next stop. But unfortunately, I was wrong. I hadn't set the display on the front of the bus, so nobody knew it was the bus that they were supposed to get on. Certainly lost points and service points for that one, I can tell you. It's like it's one of those things like slotting that card into the machine on the road and trying to remember to do that. Okay, so we're just coming into Le Jars now. Have been here previously. I can't remember when we came here previously, although I did, after setting up all of that office stuff in my previous play, which I didn't record, I did go on a trip, so it may have been to here, I just can't remember rightly. But I will have to come up here and unlock stuff. I do need to get unlazy and get in here and go for a drive and start unlocking some of this stuff. I obviously don't want to just spend all of my recording running around unlocking stuff while you guys are watching, because that'd probably make for a little bit of boring stuff. But here we are. Okay, into neutral, open that door. And let everybody get off and other people get on. It looks like people are teleporting today. Okay, and yeah, I'm pretty sure those people teleported onto the bus as well. I'm not overly sure. Certainly wish those mirrors would work in there. The mirrors internally on the bus. That would certainly help a lot. Alright, so into drive and off we go. Need to head off to our next stop. There's an apartment there. I just ran a stop sign and I'm just lucky that there's no traffic around. In fact, I don't think we've seen a car at all on this trip, so it may have bugged out. I have heard that there is a that can happen, that it can bug out and you can lose all of the traffic, so La Olivia is our next stop. We do need to get fuel. Probably shouldn't be getting fuel with passengers on board, but hey, we do need fuel. Alright, let's just go into neutral. Turn the engine off and fill this beast up while we're here. Might as well fill it up all the way. So I'm guessing CT is cents and that's euros. Okay, let's start this beast up again. And we shall get on our way. I'm sure that our passengers don't mind if we just got a little bit of fuel there. It's better than not getting to their destination. Alright. Yeah, I think the AI traffic might have bugged out because I can't see any. Which gives us a little bit of a clear run, doesn't it? Okay. Well, that's a big wide caravan. Old school. Okay. And open that door. See who's coming in, who's getting off. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I wish they'd throw some more AI models in here. Everybody on. Okay. Are we looking at a relatively full bus or what? Let's see. We've got a couple of seats up there. 2 seats by the looks of it. 2 seats are left. That's not many. Maybe we needed to bring a bigger bus. Alright. Brake off. Wait for the traffic and off we go. AI traffic is back. Okay, and here we are at Tindaya, stopping here, pick up another group of people. I hope a pile of people get off, or otherwise we're not going to have room on our bus for these ones, so fingers crossed I haven't messed up and taken on a job that requires a bigger bus, but we will soon see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, looks like we're getting plenty of people come off. Definitely getting enough coming off now. Okay. So TML Studios, who create this tourist bus simulator and Fern Bus, they're also creating another bus simulator called The Bus. It's just called The Bus, and it's basically a just your normal city bus simulator, so you know, picking up passengers on routes through the city and stuff like that. That's being released this year in 2020. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. I do hope that I haven't gathered a lot of information about it at this point in time, but I am definitely hoping that they do have company management aspects in it, as opposed to it being like Fernbus is, in regards to, in Fernbus you pick a bus, you pick a route and you drive it, you get a rating, and that's it. There's no company management aspects like there is in Tourist Bus Simulator. And I think with simulations like this and the other ones that we play on this channel, The company aspect, the company management aspect, and the employees and the purchasing vehicles and looking after them and stuff like that, I think that's a really big part of the gameplay. It is nice just to jump in something and go for a drive at some point. You know, for no other, to serve no other purpose than to go for a drive, drop some people off. But I am hoping with the bus that they do have that kind of aspect to the game. So I'm not sure whether they do, but I am looking very forward to that. If the buses, the buses that they have in that will have the same very similar physics and characteristics to the buses that they have in Tourist Bus and Firm Bus, and I really enjoy driving these things. So I've seen that here in Australia they're considering, they're talking about the possibility of slowly reopening, especially in South Australia, slowly reopening some of the services and stuff like that, shops and stuff, and lifting restrictions slightly. I'm still not overly convinced that that's a good idea, but they're definitely talking about it, so that may happen in the next 4 weeks or so. I don't think I'll have the opportunity to go back to work for a while, but you know, for those who work in retail and stuff like that, it's probably a really good thing, because a lot of those people were casuals, and they may not be lucky enough to be getting any payments from the government and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm not overly sure whether, as I said, whether it is a good idea to do that, but they're definitely talking about it. Here's a place that we haven't been to, Llanos de la Concepción. Most likely pronounced that completely and utterly wrong, but hey, I'm an Aussie. Okay, nice and easy through here. We've got a turn here, no indication. Very bus driver like, but we will indicate into the stop. So okay, open that door. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good day. Thanks for riding with the idiom effect. Hi. They do have different nationalities on this, passenger-wise. We don't hear the passengers talking too much. Be nice if they did, but yeah, definitely different nationalities and stuff, and you'll see that more when we get into doing some of the charter jobs that we will eventually set up. Hopefully what I can do is basically record a video where we do some company stuff or a drive or something like that, and then do some personal play in between, slowly building our company up so that you don't have to watch pretty well every minute of setting up this company and getting it running. But so maybe, you know, I might record a video and then play 2 or 3 times in between to do some jobs, build up some money, and unlock some stuff, and then and we'll see how that goes. Casillas del Angel is our next destination. Oh, slight hiccup in the road there. Okay, and this must be the top of our trip here. When we pull in, I will give you a little bit of an overview of where we have gone on this trip, if we're at the top of the point, so excuse me. Okay, everybody off once I open the doors. So if we have a look at the map here, you can see we've headed considerably north up here, which was our start point, and now we're down here. We are going to have to head back this way again, so probably via here, I'd say. We'll head back here and then head back up here. So yeah, all the way up to the very north of the island for you this time. Everybody's... oh, sorry, still getting off. It obviously paused the game and people didn't actually get off while we were looking at the map there. I thought they would have. Okay, that looks like everybody's off. What I'm going to do is... come on. Thank you. I'm just going to chuck a Yui to go over the other side of the road, because we are in a small bus. We're not in a large coach, so should be alright to just do a bit of a U-turn here. Run some passengers over. Alright, perfect, perfect. And we'll get our next bunch of suckers. Okay, so we were back in Concepcion for short. Llanos de la Concepcion. And I might take a quick screenshot, I think. And we are ready to go. Is that a statue? Yep, must be a statue out the front of that house. Interesting. Back in Tindaya. Neutral, put the park brake on, open that, jump out, jump in front of everybody. I thought we might have a look at this little garden here while we're here. Oh, there we go. That's a very epic pose, isn't it? Good day, enjoying the sunshine. It's a nice place. They've got some really nice places here, haven't they? What's that over the road there? Nothing. Alright. Oh, somebody's left their luggage behind. Oh well. Okay. Close that door. And I will see you at the next stop. Okay, Lara Olivia again. There we go. Let's see if we can get out before the passengers. Lovely. Have a squeeze around here as well, why not? We've got the time while the passengers are getting on and off the bus. Do we have anything exciting to unlock here? Nothing exciting, but we do have a restaurant over the road. It looks like the passengers still getting on. Got to jump over that curb. Pizzeria Mucho Gusto. This restaurant will be available as a sightseeing tour stop and will also improve your employee satisfaction. Okay, so we really should be working at unlocking all of this stuff. Just purely for nothing more than making sure that our employees are satisfied and they're not smashing buses up. Looks like we've got a full load here, guys. Okay. Door closed. Indicator on. And I do believe that that was our... Is that our second last stop? No, we're 2 more stops after this one. So we've done this one and 2 more stops. So excellent. Okay. Okay guys, this is Lejar's second last stop. What we might do is I can see an icon I'm not familiar with over there, so we might run around the corner while all these guys are getting on the bus. Shots. So here's a restaurant over here. Cafeteria El Arco. It's a 1-star. Ah, it's a bike shop over here. Where are we? Would be bike hire, bike rental, yes. Okay, the bike rental will be available as a sightseeing tour stop and improve employee satisfaction. So there we go, we got a couple of those things done and unlocked. Oh, nearly jumped over the fence there. Would have been in strife. We need to see what these shots are. I think most of the people should be on the bus now. Hopefully this doesn't drop the satisfaction down. Shots. Black Russian. Silver Bullet. A Woo Woo. Alright, a Mad Dog. Does anybody know what any of those shots are, and have you had any shots like that before? That's the question. Okay, so our passengers are sitting here patiently waiting for our return after we've been running around the streets. And I will see you at our next stop, which is our final stop. we've got some big construction going on over there with a crane up there and everything. That's pretty cool, a little bit of development. So we're in Corraleo now, which is our last stop. It was our first and last stop, so we're just around the corner here. Do I have stuff to unlock here? I'm not sure, but there is definitely a car wash over there. And as soon as we drop these people off, we're shooting over to the car wash. Or the bus wash, not the car wash, sorry. Okay. So let these people off. A Cure water park, and you can hear all the kids playing around over there and stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright. A lot of twins, triplets, quads. Wow. There we go. We used up 10 gig in that trip. Okay, no passengers left at the stop. Service rating 91%. Now we got a better service rating for that because as opposed to previously, we actually had Wi-Fi connected. So let's turn the passenger lights off. And we can head around to the bus wash. We might as well while we're here. Wait, don't take out the sign. It's the last thing you want to do. Yeah, pretty cool little towns, aren't they? Let's see, around the corner. And it looks like it's just up here. So we'll head just up here. There we go. Down the bottom of the hill here by the looks of it. Yes, on the left hand side. Okay. Bus definitely needs a wash. Geez, it'd be pretty tough driving a semi-truck around these streets, wouldn't it? But there's a lot of trailers here. Okay, so hopefully this is the end of the building that we go into. Yes it is. Hopefully I'm not going to take the door out. Yes I am. Excellent driving, Simidiom. Excellent driving. And in we go to get our bus washed. I've never washed a bus on this before. Okay. Let's see, do we have a super polish? $43. Why not? 43 euros. Oh, that's cool. It follows the bus around alright. For 43 euros, it better be a good one. Oh, just took the front of the car off of the bus. Oh, and drying time. Well, no clipping through the bus there. Wash 3000. Lovely job, lovely job. I thought it would have dried that a lot better than that. Come on. Oh, it's because we're in reverse rather than park. There we go. Put on some wipers. Going to drive. We will pull out of here. Alright guys, that's it. So I will see you in the next episode. Sorry this one dragged on a little bit. I thought, well, bus needed a wash. We might as well have washed it while we were there so that you could all see what the washing was like. That's the first time I've done it as well. So please hit like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It's the wee hours of the morning here, so I'm starting to get a bit blah blah. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao.